Good evening. This is the video update for buy sell short for Thursday, September 20th. Actually, really a boring day. Most of the action came late in the session, but for the majority of the day, just really lackluster trading. Large caps sort of dead, small caps really dead, and in my opinion, really a function of traders just going, hey, the market's up a lot recently, we're going to sell off. Some shorts putting on bets, some traders, long traders, listening to the shorts and thinking, yeah, they're probably right. Let me sell some of my stuff. And then, as is usually the case in Bernanke related markets, late in the day we got a surge higher, we closed higher, and the shorts get frustrated yet again. That same thing happened again today. You'll hear it talked about a lot of times, the Bernanke put, and essentially what that is the liquidity that's pumped into the market every single day by the Fed. $85 billion every month. That's $2 to $3 billion a day in extra liquidity. So, we may bob and weave back and forth, but, the trajectory is just going to continue to be higher if we follow the last two quantitative easings we've seen from the Fed. But anyway, as for the 15-minute chart, you can see we formed another little flaggy here, just like we formed a week ago before that big breakout. Tomorrow is a big options expiration, quadruple witching. That's when pretty much everything expires and rolls over to the next month. Futures, options, 1 week futures, etc., etc. Now, typically it's a muted session, but if memory serves me right, during the early parts of the last two QEs, if I remember right, the options expiration days ended up being up days. So let's see if that follows that same pattern again tomorrow. Looking at the daily chart, you can see we're forming a little flag there. Looks sort of iffy earlier in the day. We, of course, are getting up to overbought levels on RSI and stochastics. But, just like we were oversold all summer, we can stay oversold or overbought for quite a while up here. If we look at what do we got to look at? 3-year chart here. Oh, nope. 3-year won't do it. We got to go to 5 years. Let's go to a 5-year chart on the Dow. That doesn't help us a whole lot either. We go out a little more of the 8-year chart. All right, there we go. You can see the breakout. Next magnet is that all-time high at 14,198. Now, unless the Middle East blows up, I think we are going to hit this before December, and I'm saying December just to give myself a little bit of leg room, just because, anything can happen. We do have the election coming up, but as the days tick by, that's looking like it's not going to be an issue anymore. As I said, main issue is going to be the Mid-East on whether or when we break that all-time high. Russell easing off over the last couple of days, but again, same thing on the large cap plays. Most of the action is in the micro stocks, the really, really small cap stocks that don't usually show up in the Russell 2K. So, a little bit of easing on those, not really a surprise, but we still have some very nice chart setups and nice breakouts. And let's jump into a couple of those right now. AEZS, monster winner for us over the last week or so. Got another big breakout today. We looked at this one as a gapper play. So we have this gap break here on AEZ, 84 cents. Now, granted, it was a bullcrap close. It was at 87 cents, and somehow they were able to close it at 83.7. Absolute garbage. Probably shorts going, oh shit, we're screwed on this break, because it's going to trigger a bunch of fun buying. I'd be surprised if we don't see this one make a run on $1 tomorrow. Very, very strong chart. We are looking for a blow-off top here. Hopefully tomorrow we get a big boom up here to the $1 level, but looking very, very nice. CYTK is another one to keep an eye on. Got a late day break on this one. It's right at the 200-day moving average, 90 cents or 92 cents break, and this is another one that could make a run for the 1+ area. And a lot of these strong bios that have made moves like this recently from the sub $1 level, that have broken through that $1 area and broken through their 200-day moving averages, have just exploded to the upside. So let's see if we get similar action on these two, actually 3 over the next day. HEB got a big late day spike on volume. Minute meetings from the FDA came out. Their meeting with the FDA is still scheduled for December, and big time volume came into this one. Looking for a breakout through 90 cents tomorrow, and again, another one that could quickly see the ones on a breakout tomorrow. Really, this is a breakout. We did have that spike high a couple of weeks ago up at 94 cents, but this 90-cent area is a really big chart breakout. And given the big volume that came into this one late in the day, another one that could be a potential nice gapper play tomorrow. Sticking on the biotech theme, we've got PTN. Tried to break out yesterday on the early spike, pull back a little bit today, but they are releasing phase 2 data in a couple of weeks. Holding up very well. Another bust through that 75-cent area, and there's really not any resistance on the upside on this chart, so it could be a very, very nice mover over the near term. New trading alert we jumped into today, RNN. I mean, biotech stocks have been off the chain over the last few days. We got a nice little breakout on this one today. As you can see, the confirmation is that break through 52 cents. We closed right at it on the close. RSI upticking, positive MACD cross, stochastics about to break 50. We're looking for a move up to that spike high from a couple of weeks ago. Up there, 65 to 70 cents area is the first target on this one, with support at the 200-day moving average at 47 cents. Now, you know, we got to go over ASTI. What happened on this stock over the last 2 days is actually illegal, but nothing is ever done about it. So here we were, perfect breakout 2 days ago, up to 209. And the floor fell out of this stock, just kept going down, 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 down on big volume. Did a little bit of a bounce back yesterday, but nothing much to write about. And what happens after hours yesterday? Financing at $1.20. I give you odds that this selling volume here were the same financiers shorting the stock, as has happened many, many times. It is absolutely illegal for them to do that, but they do it anyway, because when was the last time you saw a financier or a financer that's involved in giving money to a company and shorting the crap and killing the stock ever getting punished? Never happens. And this is why they continue to do it. And, you know, we're sort of at the mercy of this bullshit, but, you know, it's the way it is. What probably happens here, pull up CPRX's chart, sort of similar action, breaking out, splat on financing, consolidated for a couple of weeks and then broke out again. So, you know, it'll probably take a week or two for this to consolidate here, especially given the shorts that these crooks put on. But, you know, they'll be looking to jam it up again once they cover down here and then look to flip the shares that they got at $1.20. So it should put in somewhat of a floor around here. If you're in it, you know, wait a few days, see how it shapes up before looking to average down and wait for that bounce or breakout bounce on it. That's it for the video. I just went over the main plays today. Didn't go over everything that we're in. If you've got any questions on any plays that you're in or ones that I have an update, you know, just come into the chat room, shoot me an instant message, ask me in the chat room, send me an email, and I will answer those questions. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the chat room tomorrow. Good night.